9-2, dropping Arizona to 7-5. Harper has it. Cravens runs him down. A helmet pops off. And it's a short little pickup to the 24 of San Diego.
So basically, Strike Force win. They're in full possession in second place.
And technically they are right now at 7-4. Down here to Gibbons, who's in the slot on the right side, to make it 4 different receivers. Instead, they're going to run it, and it's Harper putting his head down. He's down to the 4-yard line. And it was KUROTT Garland who's in on the stop, along with Devin Hafford.
Thing that I like about this run by number 10, Harper, you're going to why he gets this thing going full bore. He's not waiting around. He makes that one little cut to the outside, gets what he can.
Arena, and he said, I got a late start. My car wouldn't start. But he's here and ready to go. His team's down a point. High snap, and a throw goes to Kali Rashad, and it's a first down throw as he caught it and gets to midfield. Move those chains for San Antonio.
Well, good job. They looked deep, and then they had Rashad right out here in the near flat. Good vision right there, going right there. He knew he was going to him all the time.
On the season, averaging 3 yards a carry.
Now, I'll tell you what, this is like a 3-4 car pileup right here. There was some physicality on this play right here.
Line for Joaquin Collazo, and he hands it off to Harper, and Harper up to the 24. Garland the stop, a kid who played in 65 games at Tennessee. No volunteer has played in more games there.
Keyshawn Harper, man, he's getting a lot of carries here in the second half. And a good job by the Strike Force. Good one-on-one tackle.
Northern Arizona Wranglers. Atkins. Penalty flags fly. He's flushed backwards.
4th down.
So Susel was lined up wrong there for the Wranglers. And
timeout, San Diego.
Empty backfield here for Ramon Atkins on 3rd down and goal. Misdirection. Susel gets the call. Plunges his way in. Did he get it? No, he's short of the goal line. It'll be 4th down and inches now for the Wranglers. And it looks like Coach Josiah Burley will keep the offense on the field right here.
Check that replay. Did Susel get in? He's fighting his way in there.
Boy, that is very close. Ramon Atkins, 2nd down and 7. Looks to throw, climbs the pocket. He'll run behind the block. Nolan Susel leads the way, and Atkins out across the 10-yard line, leans across the 10. He'll get him to 9. And it'll bring a 3rd down and short now upcoming here for the Wranglers.
Smart play by Atkins. Didn't see anybody open, so he decided to call number 10. Nolan Susel just blocking up front, getting into Royce C. Just the little chip block by Susel on C. And Atkins got some more yards.
KUROTT Garland also in there on the stop for San Diego. There you see big number 92, 6'3", 295, a menacing human being.
What a mammoth human being.
First down and 10 now for the Wranglers from the San Diego 16. Atkins, play fake, keeps it himself, runs into trouble there on the edge as Royce C. had that one snuffed out from the get-go.
Well, he can't be afraid to run a little earlier than that, maybe, too.
Yeah, and, you know, these are situations where you want to find your playmaker.
Oh, he's just it's not an illegal horse that allows the guys along the boards to be open, and he was. It just overthrew him. 2nd down and 10 now. And he's going to be trapped right at the line of scrimmage. He does get back to the line of scrimmage, so he'll be at 3rd and 10. Now they've got to
dial it up right here.
Yeah, they really do. You got to score as quick as you can, but you got to score.
Yeah, their offense is looking really good this half.
They'll try to get a playoff here before the end of the quarter. Is Reyna coming across the formation but faking the handoff. Reyna looked deep. Now he's got a little bit of pressure, sidesteps that, throws, and it's caught by Harrington. Nope, dropped. Reyna, the veteran quarterback in his first season with the Sugar Skulls. Steps up, steps and rolls to his right, and then fires it, and it's caught by having that center quarterback combination and just the steadiness that Q Baker brings, the NAU product. And Reyna steps away from some pressure, and then he runs into his own man, but he's going to end up making it into a positive of 3 yards. That was a coverage situation where he just didn't have anybody.
Coverage sack. Looks like they tried to motion with the balanced running back and then wheel him up the sideline. Just didn't have anybody. Did a good job of getting what he could and getting down.
Yep, and Baker, all out of bounds, he'd stop the clock.
Yeah.
4 seconds come off the clock. Now 10 seconds to go. Second down. Reyna looks, fires, and he overthrows Sap Lynch. He wasted 5 or 6 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's 9 seconds left. Yeah.
All right, here we go for Jorge Reyna again. Time of the essence, and he's going to fire it, and against the walls and incomplete. He had this deep in your territory, too. He's looking towards Dixon, but Dixon's covered, and he's going to be in trouble, and down goes Reyna. And a rare sack for the defense of the Strike Force. Has not been their forte this year, sacking the quarterback, but they get one here.
Looks like they're gonna kick it.
Yeah, Garland gets credit. And one of them, Sap Lynch, coming across the formation. Takes the handoff, stutter step. He's going to pick up 2 or 3, maybe 4 even. He's going to get the first down.
Jones will keep it this time, and Roy C. At the Strike Force 15, this Panthers offense starting to move. Jones takes the short option. Tomas gets a yard or 2 before he gets tripped up by Reed. And also there on the stop for San Diego, KUROTT Garland.
A really good decision.
23 receiving yards against San Diego in this building last year. First and goal. Fake the give. Johnson smacked at the 3. Churns the legs inside the 2 for a 3-yard pick.
2nd and 8 here for the Gunslingers. Trips motion to the left-hand side. Collazo throws over to the wall. Throwing off a receiver is Harper. Nice, hard, aggressive running there. And it's going to make a 3rd and short, perhaps 2. Oh, they're going to spot him at the 6-yard line, so 3. You actually hear Strike Force fans chanting defense. Hand off to Harper. Harper down to
Sand if he can make it happen.
Fake handoff to Rashad. Collazo puts his head down and bulls forward to
this week.
Yeah, well, that's a good way to get you taken off the roster for next week. How about that?
Here's Fowler, high snap, 2-man blitz. Can they get to him? He throws it out of bounds, being chased down that time by KUROTT Garland from Tennessee.
Now, I'm gonna defend Craven just a little bit here because you mentioned it's his first game.
The pass across the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
He's all geeked up. He's fired up. He's playing with a new team, but you got to be smarter than that. You can't put your team in.
With 28 interceptions, it's been a little harder to get picks and takeaways this year. 4th and 5. They can get a first down at the 5-yard line. Fowler in trouble, and down he goes. He's sacked for the first time tonight. That is a league-leading 11th sack allowed by the Northern Arizona line this year. It's the kid out of Tennessee, Garland, with his first of the year.
Well, take a look at this right here. Garland coming, working hard, gets by his left tackle, and boom. And I'll tell you what, Fowler got crushed. He absolutely got crushed. Watch from this angle here. You're going to see he got bulldozed.
And that is just the 5th sack of the season for San Diego, the first.
And 10. All at the 14-yard line. Atkins with a quick handoff. Nolan Susel on the right side gets a yard.
And KUROTT Garland on the tackle. He's big, physical, doesn't fall for the misdirection, and nobody touches.
And 10 for the Wranglers. It's a keeper for Atkins. Defense was ready, but somehow the burly quarterback still finds a way to get some yardage.
And when you're 230 pounds, you can run and fall forward and gain positive yardage in a situation like this. The strike force, great job defensively, getting off blocks and wrapping them up. But
center as if he was a drop of sweat. 65 seconds and counting. Atkins back to pass, rolling out left, under pressure, stays up for a moment on a knee. The reception's made by Susel, gets up, dodges a would-be tackler before finally being brought down by KUROTT Garland at the 23-yard line.
And KUROTT Garland, he made back-to-back tackles in these last two plays. And you can see the strength of Atkins. He's rolling out to his left. Can't bring him down, throws across his body. A lot of physical, strong football players out here tonight, but good pursuit by Garland and bringing him down to the turf. Defense gives him.
1st and 10 from the 20. Gain of 15 on the play. Atkins bumps into his own center, and he's taken down after a gain of 2. Some friendly fire between Ryan Atkins and Ramon Atkins.
Well, great job by the defense. All over those receivers. No one was open downfield, so great job by Atkins just not forcing a bad pass, but no one's really open, and he might have had Stoudemire on the outside, but decided to take off, and yeah, a little bit of friendly fire there, running into his own man.
And by the way, the 230-pound to the right, a pair of runners in the slots. Atkins in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. In the end zone, pressure comes. He is taken down. The ball pops out. Was the whistle blown dead before the ball came out? Either way, what a play for San Diego defensively. Absolutely blowing that thing up.
Well, Roy C. blitz from the jack position at the top of the box there. Started it off. You could see Roy C. right here. He just unabated, not even touched, and he runs right in.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
The ruling on the field is a fumble. We hope you are too. Back at home. Ramon Atkins. A couple of steps behind his typical shotgun position, giving himself some space, hands it off to a spry Deshaun Stoudemire, and he is pushed right at the line to gain. This is going to be close, partner.
Really is, and they did a little underneath handoff. Stuckey out in front. They like getting him out in front in space here, but you can see the tackle here pulls. He comes around, and Stoudemire pushes him forward, and just short of the first down.
A turnover on downs. San Diego again comes up with a big 30-year coaching career spanning from junior varsity high school all the way up to professional football. Atkins fakes it, keeps it, gets stood up at the 5. Great defense on 4th and 1. Was it enough to force the turnover?
So it looks like they didn't get the first down on that quarterback slide here, but a little bit of a high snap, maybe threw off a little bit of the timing, but Atkins just takes the ball, and good job by the strike force at the point of attack.